Oh boy, 5, 6 years old. I guess like a lot of young kids, you see them well, at that point, hear them on the radio and see them on TV or going to the movies. And so I had that kind of fascination young and early in my life, but I didn't really become interested in terms of academics too much later. And that sort of occurred over a period of time when I first began to sort of reintroduce to cowboy life when traveling places where I would listen to country music, partly because that was the only music you could hear at certain places and things like that nature, and buying my first cowboy hat as an adult, again, sort of introduced me to it. Well, there's an interesting thing about the American experience. What constitutes the American experience? And I think one of the things that comes out very clearly, again, if you just read the literature, et cetera, or the impression, is that essentially America was created by white men, with a few Indians associated with it. But if you really begin to look at the history, look at it in more depth, you find that America from the very beginning has been a place that has attracted a number of different ethnic and racial groups, and they all made contributions to America. And blacks did that even in the American West. I think in terms of the American West is even more important because for many scholars and many individuals, America is defined by the American West. There were scholars that said basically that the East Coast was just an extension of Europe, but the American West makes us unique. And if we're excluded from what makes America unique, that puts us on the outside looking in. But if we're part of that experience and played a role in that experience, then I think what it does, it just sort of concretes our place in American history. I loved it. I once told the students, or I may have said it more than once, I would do it for no pay. I asked them not to tell the administration that, just in case they decided to not pay me. But yeah, it was fun. I never had a bad day. I taught full time for 20 years. I never woke up any morning and said, oh boy, I have to go to class. Oh boy, I have to teach, etc. It was always a great experience. And I think one thing, teaching, as far as I'm concerned, of course, is having a certain amount of information and knowledge. But teaching is really engaging students. And I enjoyed engaging students with stories and with information, and sometimes information they hadn't heard before. I used to ask the students when I was teaching a class on dealing with the Civil War, how many white Southerners again, joined the Union Army? Oh, someone said, oh, one or two. I said, oh, how about 100,000? When you say things like that, I say, whoa, you mean there were white Southerners who joined the Union Army and supported the Union during the Civil War? I said, yes, they were.